Hello everyone, welcome back to David at Go To Hobbies. Right, nighty now. So you're a truck driver. What sort of things can you expect? Where do you park? What makes a good place? What makes a bad place? And what you should do, what you shouldn't do. First of all, depends what you got on the back, right? And the area you're parking. So, if you've got goods that are on the back of the vehicle, like timber, bricks, concrete, steel, it's not going to be something that's going to nick. Right? They're not going to nick that. What they might do is nick your chains. They might nick your straps. It depends who they are and what they want. If they don't nick that, they'll nick your diesel. So, prevention's better than a cure. So you're better off parking in the services or a truck stop for peace of mind and your own safety. Two things. Motorway services, they're not always safe. Alright? They're better lit than the side of a side of a road, and they're going to be a damn sight quieter than having the traffic going every time they go past. Not quite that sound, but you know what I mean. So, what can you do? Find an industrial estate? Quite possibly. Somewhere that's lit? Good. Don't want to park anywhere where it's dark, not like David used to, but then again, we don't used to have the crimes in those days that we do nowadays. They didn't used to nick diesel. They might have a look in the back of the lorry, yeah. But, no. Things have got 10 times worse, or actually I'll say 100 times worse than what they ever used to be. People will only buy the diesel if there's a demand for it. Why is there a demand? Because the price of the diesel is it is. At nearly £1.50 a litre, a gallon of diesel, what's that going to cost you? A lot of money. 4.5 times £1.50. Yeah, it doesn't take you long to work it out, does it? £7.50. But the thing is, here's the point. If they charge you, let's say, a fiver a gallon, that's £2.50 cheaper than you would buy the diesel elsewhere. That diesel's probably nicked from a lorry driver or a truck of some description, and more for you if you buy it. Because what they put in diesels, trucks, is not going to be the same you would put in your diesel car, because there's detergents in this type of diesel and other things as well. So be warned. So the other thing you got to be careful about is if you got a fridge running, you don't want to piss people off. In motorway services, there's a designated area for fridges. In truck stops, there's the same place, so you're out of the way and not annoying other drivers. So I hate fridge work where the fridges are set on stop start, and it's horrible. In the past, what I used to run the engine, and didn't do much good for the fuel economy, did it? But it's the only way I could get to sleep. But coming back to nighting out, some really basic stuff. I know I've said it before, I'll say it again. Toilet roll. Sanitary stuff, in other words, or toiletry stuff rather, sanitary, sorry. Depends if you're a bloke or woman, doesn't it? But thinking about it in a logical way, toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, flannel, deodorant, razor blade, towel, toilet roll, water, food. Yeah, I'm really lucky with this lorry because I've got a microwave up there and I've got a fridge freezer under the bed. So I'm really happy. So it's not only that, it's about the mindset as well. In other words, are you ready for spending a long time away from home? Namely, 4 nights. You leave on a. I left my house on a Sunday evening. I travelled to work, parked the car up, got my gear out, put it in the lorry, parked the car up again. Sorry, and then I had a night out. Didn't get paid for it, but the point was I was at work, and it has saved Monday morning blues. So that's why I did it. So it is now Tuesday night, my second night I've been paid for night out. That will help me, or help my wife, to pay the bills, because we haven't really worked since about the 30th of December. I was working for a company called how do I explain it? It's great, and it's a big if you know what I mean. I'm not going to say the name because obviously, yeah. So I was on a temp to perm contract, 4 days on, 4 days off. If you've seen my other videos, what happened, they said I'd made some mistakes. Okay, what mistakes? Paperwork mistakes. What paperwork? It turns out it was not putting the end time down. Why did I put the end time down? Because I leave it to the debrief clerk to write the end time down, so they know what time I finished. I know what time I finished because I asked them. But one particular woman on nights, this debrief clerk, she had a bit of an attitude problem. Same with the night manager. Talk about bad vibes, and you just know what's going. I'm one of those persons. I try to get on with everyone. That's me. There was nothing there. No noise, no hospitality, nothing. Just no feelings. Almost like an energy vampire. Draws it all in. So anyway, I departed company with on the 30th of December. Well, I thought I was going to actually be working there full time, but it is what it is. Never mind. But on a lighter note, I decided to go back to doing nights away. I don't like the word tramping, so I say nights away. And the reason why I did this is because I know I'm going to get 4 nights away, 5 days pay. I'm a happy bunny. The wife's going to be happy because the money's coming in. And for nearly not working 4 weeks, things were a bit tight, to say the least. And hopefully I want to get a full-time job at the end of it, so I can earn a lot more decent money. But I'm trying to get in with one company, maybe 2. We'll see. But if you're really thinking about doing nights away in a truck, if you're young with a family, it might not be the best thing, because the wife's going to have to cope with the kids. She's going to have to cope without you when she needs you for comfort and love. And it's not a young man's job, to say the least. And I would advise against you doing it in your younger days. So when you've had a long relationship with your wife, they're only too pleased to get rid of you out of the house. But anyway, there's a bit more of an insight into truck driving and nights away and the perils of doing it. So I'm going to say this at the ending of this video: keep safe, be safe, and think safe. Save your bacon. Yeah? It's not worth the risk. So hopefully the video helped you. Please leave a comment, like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.